Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. I got the first text at 8:03 a.m. from my wife. Just a few words, but enough to make my stomach drop. Private party for Lily tonight. Don't worry, everything's planned. That's it. No details, no guest list, no hint of why she'd call it private. Lily was our daughter, 7 years old, and I had assumed this meant just family. But something in the wording felt off. The day dragged. I kept thinking about that text, replaying it over and over. I tried to brush it off. Maybe I was being paranoid. Maybe she just wanted to do a little surprise. But then came the subtle signs. Her phone buzzing in her pocket whenever I entered the room. Her sudden defensiveness when I asked simple questions about the party. And the way she started locking her laptop every time I got near. I told myself I was imagining things. She loved Lily, she wouldn't, right? The party started in the late afternoon. The living room was decorated with balloons, streamers, and a big banner that read, "Happy Birthday, Princess." Lily was overjoyed, completely oblivious to my unease. That's when I noticed him. He was standing in the corner, chatting casually with one of her colleagues. I didn't recognize him at first, but something about the way she smiled at him, like he was the only person in the room, made my chest tighten. I tried to keep calm. "Honey, who's this?" I asked. "Oh, just an old friend from work," she said lightly, brushing past me. But her eyes lingered on him longer than necessary. I wanted to believe her. I really did. As the evening went on, my discomfort grew. My wife kept disappearing for small periods, sending me vague texts. Just checking on something for Lily. Every time she left the room, my heart sank a little. Something felt wrong, but I couldn't pinpoint it. Then I saw it, the little mistake that unraveled everything. She left her phone on the counter, notifications popping up. I tried to look away, but my curiosity got the better of me. There it was, a message from him. "Can't wait to see you tonight." That was incredible earlier. I froze. My hands shook. I wanted to tell myself it was innocent, that I was overreacting. But the way her laughter had carried across the room earlier, the way she had been brushing his arm, the way she kept checking her phone, they weren't innocent. I confronted her after the party in our bedroom. My voice was low, trembling. "Who is he? Really?" She froze and then, quietly, reluctantly, she confessed. They'd been seeing each other for months. She had been careful, texting in code, sneaking out when I was at work, but not careful enough. The betrayal hit like a fist to the chest. Every memory, every quiet moment I thought we shared, suddenly felt tainted. Her smile when I brought her coffee in the morning, her hand brushing mine in the grocery store, the way she kissed Lily goodnight. They all seemed like performances now. I wanted to scream, to throw something, to demand answers, but I just sat there, numb. Confusion and heartbreak intertwined. I couldn't reconcile the woman I loved with the woman who had planned this private party as a stage for her secret. We argued, yes, but mostly there was silence. A silence filled with questions that had no answers, with love that felt like poison, with the crushing weight of trust lost. She cried, she apologized. I listened. But apologies couldn't fix this. In the following days I watched Lily play, her laughter stabbing at me like broken glass. I realized my fight wasn't with her. It was with a truth I couldn't ignore, with the shattering of the family I thought I had. I moved out a week later. It wasn't dramatic. There were no slammed doors, no shouting at midnight. Just quiet packing, quiet leaving, quiet grief. I took a deep breath outside our house, feeling the cold winter air against my skin. For the first time in months, I felt a strange mix of pain and relief. I had left betrayal behind, but I had also left a part of my heart. Months passed. I learned to exist without the constant ache of deception. Lily visited, her tiny hands in mine, and I saw that life could still hold fragments of joy. But I never forgot the lesson, the fragility of trust, the sharp sting of hidden secrets, and the quiet strength it takes to walk away, even when love still lingers. Sometimes I think about that private party and that one guest who changed everything. I'll never forget the shock, the heartbreak, or the way it forced me to confront the painful truth. Love without trust isn't love, it's an illusion.